So all in all, pray for people that are dealing with that, you know, and then the ones that have to deal with the aftermath of it. Because if he's going home to somebody, he could be taking it out on them, and we don't know what the end results could be. Because you upset because this woman didn't have you, or you felt like she had an attitude because she gave you a fork and you dropped your fork, and he didn't even pick it up. The other lady that worked there had to go by and pick it up. It don't even make sense. Like, where's the sense making it? I don't know. But anyway, how is y'all Sunday so far? This one back here, it's always about food with her. It's always. My mind's is fine. I'm just a little hungry. Get Sister Mullins, let your friend come see you. I got something that I want to see if you want, if you want them or like them. You want to go to Sister Mullins' house? I can drop you off and you can walk back. Sister Mullins, you want your friend, because you could definitely have her. Social distancing, I know, but you know, don't want nobody to get caught up in no situation, you know, anything like that. Okay, so nobody wants to go. Okay, baby. You got that before me, but okay. Well, good. Church was good. Yeah, church was good for us. Our praise team sung this morning. Listen, I think Bishop then was trying to make us our musician. I forgot to talk to him about that. We don't sung that one song. I'm like, we only repeated one time. We went back through it 2 more times. I said, oh, okay, that's what we doing now. Okay, this is what we doing. Okay. She said she feel disrespect. I forgot to talk to him about that after service. You ain't singing, you just playing, and you got us up here doing all this. Hey, how are you guys, Zay?
I should have turned that order.
We don't even want to talk about it no more. We don't even want to talk about it no more. But I pray that everything is doing good, going well for you all. How was y'all weekend so far? Even yesterday? How was yesterday for you all? Was it good? Was it great? This probably the one that don't work because the thing is hanging out. Let's see. I think we're great.
I'm gonna get out.
How you been? So you got your mask? But you know they don't be want you to. Do you have your mask and stuff when you walk to the? Okay, girl. She coming on this side. I'm gonna tell her to go on and grab me. Put my little small request in. But I pray that church was good, or y'all listen to someone's service today. If you wasn't able to go, that you listen to someone's service this morning. Could you come on?
I don't know what I want.
Sonny got the same thing they've been having. They ain't changed in a while. But I pray that everything is going well for you all. I was intending to tell y'all that yesterday. I thought I was gonna come on here yesterday, and
can I talk to you real quick?
What you want?
Okay, so no. It's not, so I'm gonna get this, just a hot dog, and I'm gonna get this, just a hot dog, and then I'm gonna get me, but the I'm paying for this one out my money, just a hot dog though. I'm just paying for that. But this, I want the meal.
So you want to pay for the cheap stuff?
Yes, and you pay for that. And you get you a slush, you know. I'm not buying that, but you can.
Oh, you got this, girl. Go on.
I can do it.
You pushing all the wrong buttons.
Oh. Thank you.
Come on, cause I'm ready to go. Listen, but yesterday, y'all, don't judge me when I tell y'all this. I order when it's my time. I got it. Don't know. Let me tell y'all, yesterday I thought I was gonna get on here and have a conversation with y'all yesterday, just for a little bit, and didn't get a chance to do that. Guess why? Guess how long it took me to clean out my closet? Guess how long it took me to clean out my closet? It took me 9.5 hours to clean my closet out. I knew it was going to be an all-day job. But I didn't know it was going to be that tedious. So that lets y'all already know that was my whole day yesterday, was cleaning out my closet. But I got it done. I feel. Hello. A slush. Let me have a large frozen cherry lemonade. A frozen cherry lemonade. What you want?
Anything else for you?
And let me have a large ocean water with easy ice.
Anything else for you?
No, so the lemonade you have it with cherry, right?
Did you want to add cherry in there?
Yes.
Is that all for you?
Yes, that's all.
$13.91.
Thank you. Love you too. Bye.
She probably think you said that to her.
No.
No, you didn't.
Okay. So I'm back now. But yeah, it took me 9.5 hours to get it done. My daughter did help. She did help. But 9.5. So okay, so you spent the money I owe you. You was trying to take your
My $2.06. That's how much that hot dog was.
Don't have children, okay?
Other than that, though, you
Don't
want to tell
have
the lies
children.
what I ordered since I already know you.
Hey,
always
Miss Holloway,
you
dear,
always
how are
have a
you?
story about me.
Listen,
Let me tell y'all what my daughter just ate.
I'm not finna.
That's what she said.
No, I can't. I don't even know what you ordered. It ain't on the screen no more. Okay, I'll tell y'all been to Sonic before. She don't order a number 7, which is the foot long combo. I said the combo. That's the meal. Hey, lady, how are you guys today? And then she ordered
A regular hot dog.
a regular hot dog. Why do you need all of that? What's wrong with just one? One, I'm stuffed.
Because it's
Baby, I'm so sick of. Anyway, as I was saying, it took me 9.5 hours to clean out my closet yesterday, and
I
so
started like around 1, so that gives me like 7 hours.
Listen, when I tell you, I didn't know it was gonna take me that long to get into it and to get it done, but
Well, you got a lot of
it
fun.
did. So, but I'm glad I'm done. I accomplished it. It's all good.
Yeah, we
it
accomplished
is
it.
what it is, and we can move on from it. She ain't got no food on her, so it ain't ours. But I'm glad that it's over with. Miss Stacey, how was church? Whether you was at the house virtually or were you at, watching it, or if you went in to somebody's service, to your church service. How was church this morning? How was service?
They said they home.
Because I was saying church was great for us. We had wonderful church this morning. I love the opportunity every time, and I always say I'm not trying to knock nobody for if they don't go, if they make the decision to not go. But every time I get the opportunity to go, I make it my business to enjoy and take advantage of that, because millions don't make it. But I'm grateful that I'm one of the ones that did and have the opportunities to go and praise God anyway. Because I look at it as if you have people that wanting to be out and about and into this, and want to, but can't. They're not able to physically because of their bodies, their sickness, or whatever. So every time you get the opportunity to do something and to give God praise or give Him that it already belonged to Him anyway, you might was just gonna lift up your hands. And my son was looking at me like I was super loud this morning. Hey, how are you guys today? I was super loud this morning. I said, y'all know I don't care. When it comes down to praising God and giving God the praise, I do not care who looking at me, who think I'm too loud. Hey, lady, how are you guys today? Who think I'm too loud or whatever. I do not care. That does not. And when folks my son was like, mama, I don't care, because people are not having opportunities. They are churchgoers. They love to be in the building, not just, I know the church is within us, and we assembled together at the church. I get that. But there are people that want to be there. And because of the situation that was just that situation or that opportunity was taken away from a lot of people in the blink of an eye, the few people that can go, let me give Him enough praise for everybody. Miss Stacey, I just watched your God. Come on, God is worthy. I just watched your video when you was shouting. You was at the, oh Jesus, I hate when it does that. I was intending to get that from up there a few minutes ago.
So, amen, amen. You need to do a tripod, okay?
Yeah, because it sit up in this window get hot.
They don't take that long to make 2 hot dogs and a couple of drinks.
What if they got other people order, God?
Forget that.
Yeah, I did that. Are you taking advantage of not worshiping God? Of worshiping God while you have that opportunity? Again, a lot of people that don't have that opportunity. You're giving that opportunity. You're giving that platform, or you're giving that people just want to raise their hand and you won't even do it. You can go to church, or you can praise God and you won't even do it. You don't even want to do any of that. That's why I said when you do have those opportunities that others do not have, take advantage of those opportunities. You never know when your time may come to where you're not able to. And you get in your 70s and 80s and be like, I should have, when I was in my 30s, I should have been doing this. I wish I had changed that and done that better. I wish I had changed this up or done that. And the opportunity is gone now. And you look back at it just like, now I'm bound to a bed or to a wheelchair, and I can't get out the house, or I can't do that. And when you did have that opportunity, you didn't take advantage of it. Take advantage of chances like that. Every time God's giving you that opportunity, that's why I even say, even on when you wake up every morning, take that opportunity to thank God for just waking you up. A lot of people are not waking up. A lot of people are not. And when they do, if they do, they're not taking advantage of what God is doing for them every single day. They're taking those days off, those opportunities just to nag, or just to fuss, or just to argue, or just to do stuff that don't mean you no good. It's nothing. But you have people that are, that when they take advantage of it, they making it a great day. I told you, because it's gloomy, or because it's rainy, or because it's bad outside, and I don't know what, it doesn't mean that you have to keep it bad. You can make that day to be something amazing. You know how much a lot can be done while it's raining, it's pouring down outside? You know how many opportunities or how many things you can get done by raining and whatever, snowing, because some people may be in a different state, snowing or whatever, because there's still snow coming from some parts of the country. But you don't know what opportunities may come that may be that may stop in the blink of an eye, because you don't want come on, we already, hey Miss Felicia, how are you guys today? Because you have so many things that are going on. I'm glad you stopped at enough time, good baby. You have it's a lot of stuff that's already going on that we could be doing something. But when you get that opportunity to praise God, take advantage of that. I don't care if you are at the house or if you in your car. If you going to the store, to an essential place or whatever, take advantage of giving God praise. Because some people, hey cousin, how are you guys say? Some people can't even make it to church. Some people can't even make it to the grocery store. Some people can't even make it to whatever they trying to do. They can't even get there, but you have the opportunity to get out. When you get back home, you're able to just say, Lord, I thank you, because some folks leave the house and don't come back. You have that opportunity to do that. Give God praise while you can. Take advantage of these opportunities when God is giving you these opportunities to praise him and magnify his name. Take advantage of those times. Those times come, I'm telling you, I bet if we were able to go to a hospital and you go inside of there, they would ask you, what would you have rather did today? This look like the food.
That better be my food.
Hold on, y'all. I think they require us to put on the mask in order to put this on. Let me see. Hello. How much? Okay. Hold on. Thank you. How many drinks I got? 3. She can hold 1.
Excuse me?
Yep. Thank you. I did. Thank you. That one can sit right there. Thank you. Here you go. You didn't eat any kind of sausage with your food? Nope. Thank you. Okay.
Why can't I say your food? That ain't gonna think I'm fat.
Because it is. Don't just spend your daddy's straws here.
So why should you give you a bag of straws? I guess my father's.
So I will say this: one of the young men at church made this for us. Isn't it cute? He did a wonderful. He did a beautiful job. This is my first time wearing a mask, y'all. So trying to breathe. Listen, I don't like to be all closed in like that. What's up, sir? How are you? So one of the young men, at one of the youth at the church, that's what he does. He's very talented. He made this for us, and he's selling these. So if y'all know, y'all in need of some mask or whatever, just let me know. He's making those. But yeah, every time you get the opportunity, like I said, a lot of people don't have the opportunity to go into a church or actual church building and worship God, or even some churches are doing outside church or whatever. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he does a beautiful job. I didn't even know. My little him, and I was like, oh, this is so cute. But every time you get that opportunity to praise and worship God, please take advantage of that. If you're out and about, you come back home, thank God. Praise the Lord, allowing you to make it back home. A lot of folks are not doing that, and we just want to make sure that everybody is not forgetting about these opportunities that are given to you, and we take advantage of them. Thank you. You too. So they not like that other one. Here. Because I'm trying to pay my debt. I owe you a few more. But that's okay. So I took 2 from your help from yesterday. That's changed from that. So I owe you a couple of more. That's all that's for. You got it now? Okay. So
what's the original amount?
10.
10? Mama.
We're not gonna talk about it right now.
You know how much hard work that was?
We're gonna talk about it right now. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. So anyway, like I was just saying.
That was more work than what Daddy makes me usually do.
Anyway, like I was saying, take advantage of those opportunities, those times that you can worship and praise God, because I promise you, if you go inside of a hospital or somewhere where somebody is confined to something and they're not able to, they want to get out. If you ask them, what would you have been doing this morning? Instead of being in here, they probably, some of them would, as long as I wasn't in here, where I can lift up my, hey lady, how are you? God say, I can raise up my arms, I can give God the praise, I can give God the, hey lady, how are you, sister in love? I can give God the praise, I can worship God. I have that opportunity. A lot of people don't have that opportunity. So if you get the opportunity, you're able to lift up your hands, your arms, get the bend at the bow, okay? Get the bend at the bow. Y'all know what that means. Get that bend at the bow. That I can't lift my hands up higher than this, but take this part, this the bow, unbend it. That's what I meant by get the bend at the bow, okay? When you go through, when you have those opportunities just to lift up and just thank God, because there's people that are not getting any income right now. They're not getting paid for nothing. Like, their bills is still coming. They still racking up. They may not turn off anything or anything like that, or may take off late fees, whatever they may do. Whatever they doing, you not getting people. What? Oh. Why are you hollering at me? I see that, Carla. Girl. People are not having any type of income coming in this situation, but you do. Thank God for that. A lot of people are not doing. Bishop talked about that this morning. He says a lot of people that are not getting it. They don't even have income coming in anymore. They have been laid off their jobs since this has happened. The company has went down. There's a lot of people doing that. A lot of folks feel like, whatever the case may be. I'm just saying, give God praise in this situation. Even though you're not where you want to be, 100%, still give Him praise, because you could be somewhere. We could be coming to visit your body at the cemetery. I'm just saying, give God praise, because there are people that are worse off than you. Don't act like your situation is so bad, like to where you can't even do anything. But there's somebody, this credit seems like it got taller over the last week, like extremely. And he just cut his little part and leave the rest of it on. But you have the opportunity to give God praise and to worship Him, and you just don't do it. Take advantage of those times. Take advantage of those times, because you never know when your opportunity is going to be taken away from you. That's all I'm saying with that. You never know. Like I said, the man that was at the place earlier was getting something to eat. He was just angry. You're just like, why did you go off on this woman? Why were you so upset at them? For what? For what? Because you didn't get no fork and then you dropped your fork when she gave you one. Then you feel like she got an attitude because she was trying to give you another one. You angry for what? What's making you so angry? And then you loud talking, you cussing the woman out, and you saying somebody should slap her, and you can't do all that. And it's way too much. It's way too much. So I don't think, did we ever check this yesterday?
Yep.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
When?
Mm-hmm.
You just telling the tale.
I'll come later.
Well, we already heard that. I'm already here. And it's right here. But yeah, you have that. Baby, I'm gonna give you your niece.
What I do?
Your Aunt Keisha.
What I do?
Talking about you over here acting like Dominique.
What I do?
Mama. Baby, you got to get that bean out that bowl. I don't know why we so lazy. I watched, I really don't want to put this up here no more. Because that sun is beaming, honey. That don't win. Hey, Miss Tracy, how are you? Hey, Kimmy, how are y'all? Listen, when I tell you, I watched some church service and this was on some show, a movie or something. You know how it was a show I was watching. They was going through the audience and they was recording. You know how they do different shots from different angles. They had I can't show y'all because my lap is down here, but they had their hand in their lap and they was doing like this. They was clapping like this. And I know people are not gonna praise God like you, or they not gonna do the same things you do when you praising God. But when you start looking back over your life on how God has brought you, how He has brought you from a mighty long way, He don't kept the accident demons from coming. He don't blocked all of the problems and the issues, the situations for coming up towards you, and you can't even get your bend out your bow. Baby, you better learn to lift God. I could do it now because my car door open, but I got the bend out my bow. You said this is called your bow. And you taking that bend out. You stretching your hands up. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I'm grateful. And I guess I was taking too long. You ain't hear my feelings. I said it. I said, I guess I'm taking too long. Like, you ain't heard my feelings, honey. But get that bend out your bow and you give God praise. Like, what we mad for? You think about the goodness that God has brought you through in this pandemic. Get my mail. It's trash anyway.
Exactly.
Thank you. Get in my car. Walk home. She gets on my nerves. She know it. But you get but you think about how God has brought you from a mighty long way, and people still need help getting dressed in the morning, needing help to brush their teeth, to even comb their hair, and you can do it by yourself. You don't need no assistance. And I'm not gonna get the bend out my bow because of what? No, not me. You better get that bend out that bow, honey. Y'all better come on. I'm telling you. Get every opportunity you get to give God praise. Y'all better take advantage of these opportunities because they do not come like that no more. People, when you know some folks, when we was at the restaurant, this guy standing behind us, and he was saying, y'all take this serious, because he said, I know 30 people I personally know has died from this. 30. He said, so y'all, yeah, you right, put your mask on. Y'all take this really, really serious. And he said, and I appreciate that. He went on about some other stuff or whatever. But he was just saying, he was saying that. I was like, you don't even know where, if that's 30 people that he know, what about the other folks? Y'all hear New York is one of the top place to go, or the top place where more people are passing away than any. In New York, hey, how are you guys? Say, in New York, and we sitting up here, got our frown on our face, we got attitude with people, and folks is dying, and we not taking that serious? That's what we not taking serious? Like, for real? Like, I'm gonna sit here and be arguing with you, or going back and forth with you, or going back, doing all that for what? And folks are dying, losing their life. They ain't getting the opportunity to fuss and argue and none of that anymore, because their life is gone. And you up here mad because you think you got time? You think you got time? How much time? When you know your death date? You tell me your death date, and I tell you mine. Nobody knows. Unless you gonna choose it for yourself. But nobody knows. You can't sit up here and just say, I got time. I got to this time next year. No, you don't. No, you don't. No. Don't think of it like that, because you never know. It could be today. It could be the next few seconds. It could be the next minute. Oh, what's up, guys? Day? you. I just checked my mailbox. Unless my son checked it, I'm gonna go in here and see if my son checked the mailbox earlier. Because we just went to the mailbox and this was junk mail. So if he did, I'm gonna ask my son, did he get it out the mail? Because it wasn't in there just then. And I will let you know, ma'am. I will let you know. Oh, you going live today, Miss Tracy? So I can let the folks know. But yeah, Jonathan, what's up, friend? But yeah, why am I angry and arguing with people for that reason? For why? Like, it's too much to be happy and joyous about. I know a lot of folks be like, oh, you just so extra. But if you just look at it, I was sitting up there thinking, I said, we don't have, like, on my mama's side of the people, there's not like a lot of us. Like, we're
the garage key?
Huh?
Where's the garage key?
The garage door opener?
Yes.
Girl.
I don't feel
Hey, girl, lady. I'm sorry. How are you? Thank you, ma'am. Oh, this is a paparazzi necklace that I got from a Warner Bracelet Morgan. I just want y'all to know that. Miss Tracy Green with these beautiful earrings that I have on. That's Miss Tracy Green. I'm trying to see what else I got now. This bracelet come from somebody else. But something else. I don't even know how. Somebody might have gave it to me. I'm not even sure. It just looked like it went today. So that's what we doing. But yes, thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Jury tonight. What time? I know John P. Key and Pastor Hezekiah Walker are doing their battle tonight at 7. I don't know if it's 6 our time and 7 their time. I'm not even sure. But they're doing their battle tonight at maybe 6, I think. But we want to make sure we check out Miss Tracy Green. Miss Tracy Green tonight, if you're already following her, then you already know what's happening. If you're not, then you already know what's happening. Okay, so... But I got something like this from Miss Tracy Green. Yes, she did. And this necklace, I want to Braxton Morgan, a paparazzi consultant. Tianda is on here. She's also a paparazzi consultant with Star Diva Bling with T. Y'all follow these amazing people. Oh, thank you, Miss Felicia. A lot of people tell me that, though, for real. They say, oh, you just so loud. And I tell people before that, I say, I am loud. So when it come down to, like, church and stuff, I praising God, I'm loud. I'm going to do that. So if y'all see it, you might hear a lot of screaming in the house. But that's what I was telling y'all about. Like my family, my mama had 5 kids. Out of the 5, it's 3 of us left. So, and my mama, my grandparents, my kids don't have no grandparents. They don't have no great-grandparents, none of that. All of them everybody is gone. So I was sitting there thinking, okay, Lord, you don't got my mama, my daddy, my mama's sister, my mama brother, her daddy. She only got one brother left. So I only got one uncle, like one uncle. You got great uncles or whatever. And then I got 2 brothers. So within that, I'm like, oh, my little family just, twinkling on down. Okay, 5:30ish. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I got you. But my family just twinkling on down. And I was like, but in the midst of all of that, I still was giving God praise each time this situation has happened or somebody has passed away that's really close to us or to me. And I still give God praise. I'm still loud when it comes down to that, because just giving what I'm talking about, giving God praise, because he couldn't have not prepared me more in those midst of those times when it was times like that. Because folks take those times and they just say, oh, I'm going to depression, I'm not going to even make it out. But the Lord started preparing you. If you couldn't handle it, if I knew you couldn't handle it, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. And you have to remember that kind of stuff. If he know you can't take it, you can't handle it, you can't be, he knew he wouldn't allow those things to happen. So I just look at it as it could have been worse. It could have been something that was out of the, somebody could have been murdered or somebody could have been, killed in a car wreck or none of those things. These are just natural things that just happens. But it could have been worse. What people are trying to figure out what's what, who did this, why did they do that, why would they do that kind of stuff. So I praise God in advance for whatever his plan is. I don't even know whichever way he designs for things to happen. Why? Oh, okay.
I'm waiting on the food. That's probably wrong.
Well, you can come around here and get my key and open up the door, my door, and start taking this stuff in there. There you go. Sorry about that. She is Her mother's child, they all loud, but I love it. I am my mama's child. And I, we grew up, I've been in church my whole life besides 10 months. 10 months, I told you I stepped out of church for a minute and I got whooped right on back up in there because the Lord was like, you know better, come on back in there. We ain't got time for that. Get somewhere and sit down and come on back. So I thank God for giving me that opportunity to come back, because a lot of people don't make it back to the church to fix themselves, to get themselves corrected and learn from their mistakes. They keep on going on into what they've been doing, just like, Lord, I got time. You don't have time. And I say that because I believe if I could talk to my sister now, she'd probably be like, I didn't have time to go back and say, I'm finna let y'all know what's about to happen to me. I'm finna let y'all know what's ahead. She didn't have time to do that. We don't have time. We don't know the day nor the hour. We don't know when is our time. That day you was born. I was born May 20th. Don't just let me say March. May 20th, 1981 is the year, the time I was born. It was on a Wednesday. This year my birthday is on a Wednesday, so I appreciate that. But anyway, that is not the point of this story. But my dash that goes between my birthday and my death date, I don't know. So I want to make sure that dash means a lot. Even though it's just one little slash, there's a little bitty, like a little small smidget of a slash. I'm so sick of this orange. Y'all pray for me. This little smidget of a slash that's there, that means a lot. That means a lot. And when you have somebody where you just like when my sister passed, I know she knew how much people loved her, but just to see it and to see the overflow of love, and you just like, wow, this right here, if you didn't know, I already knew, but just to see it and people just looking like, I would have never known. Like, I thought it was just she knew. No. And your name don't have to be big on billboards. It don't have to be flashed across the news on the TV. It's because once you live in that dash that you have, it means a lot. And the way you live it, you preach your own eulogy. You don't need you don't even have to have nobody, because you just looking like the overflow of love. It ain't about flowers or the cards and the gifts and none of that kind of stuff. It's not about that. It's just about this person here has left a great legacy. They have shown people how you should live your life, on how the type of love you can't say nothing bad about this person. And if you have that already on you, that dash that's between your birth date and your death date, you already preached your eulogy. You know the Lord is happy with you. He smiled. He's just like, you did a beautiful job. Look what you did. Look what somebody can take on to the way that you lived your life, and they carrying it on with them every day of their life. They able to. You left something for them. Maybe their mama couldn't get through to them, or their daddy couldn't get through to them. So I'm so sick of her. Their mama couldn't get through to them, or their daddy couldn't get through to them. So I sent you an angel, a person that people might have thought that was the meanest person on earth, but in reality was the sweetest, kindest, cheerful, most understanding person ever. They got through to you and got you to turn your life over to God. That's what it's all about.
Surely is.
That's what that's all about. How do you, that dash that's between, you can start taking this stuff, and I gotta take this bag, all that's on the floor, they need to go in the house.
But you said I got to. You said you got to. You get it? Because you said
put your head in here. Let me, because you already know what's about to happen. Don't move that.
I'm gonna put it up here.
Okay.
Daddy said he wants food.
Okay. There it go.
So
okay.
I moved it.
And then you gotta take his drink in there. You're gonna have to hold it from the bottom, Colin.
Oh, what?
That bag is what I'm trying to tell you. You're gonna have to hold it from the bottom. This is what I'm saying, because it's too heavy.
It's not heavy.
So that dash that's in between your birth date and your death date, your birth date and your death date, it means a lot. No, take this one. This is his. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to give it to you. That means a lot. What are you doing with your dash? What are you doing with your dash? Is there, what inspired you to do better or to be greater? What has gotten you to be a better person at what you are doing? If you already are, I'm not talking to you. I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about those that are struggling with the way life is. And we're angry at stuff. A lot of people are angry at God because they have taken a loved one away from them, or they're angry at, stuff that has happened, and the person that did it or said it are no longer on earth anymore, but we're still angry and we holding that grudge, and we can't get no further than what has happened 10, 15, 20 years ago. We can't let that go. We're still holding on to that stuff, and that's really, it is what it is. I know that's what happens, but we still have those kind of things that happen. But what are you doing with your dash though? Are you happy with the way your dash is going? Your birthday, because y'all know next month, I had a friend of mine, she hasn't been able to follow me back because she said, you post a lot. You talk about your birthday a lot, and then you something else she said I did, so she stopped following me. She did the follow thing. We still friends, but she unfollowed me, and then she don't know how to put me back on. She's like, girl, how do I put you back on? And she said, I had to stop because you do too much. When it's your birthday, I can't follow you on your birthday. Well, I'm just letting you know, May 1st is happening. I'm sorry. It starts May 1st for those that just started following me and may not know. But when I did with my birthday, I make it big because a lot of people are not making it to their next birthday. And I take advantage. Every time the Lord bless me with one, I take advantage of it like it's my last, because I don't know. And since I don't know, I celebrate it like it's my last. And I know we may be quarantined on my birthday, May 20th. We may be quarantined at that time. I don't know. But I'm still going to be loud and rowdy because it's my birthday. I'm extra. I will actually admit, and I celebrate the whole month. So May 1st through May 31st and our anniversary is on the 31st. So we got Mother's Day, my birthday, and then, our anniversary. So, hey, It is what it is. So but I take advantage of that because
that's trash.
No, all of it is not trash, Colin. I got my charger and stuff in there. Here, put that charger in there too. That's for my iPad. That goes in there.
This is sad.
That goes in the house. That goes in the house.
What's in here? Chips?
No, it's just a bag with chips on it.
Because
I can grab your face, I would.
Put anything in any type of bag.
There you go, Miss Tracy. You still celebrate. Come on back, because you still got some more stuff.
Mama, you don't think I know that? What is wrong with you? You be pointing out the obvious.
Yeah, I throw a water bottle at her. I do. My mom used to do that. You keep talking. You should throw whatever is at her. I wasn't gonna throw my iPad, but I would throw something at you. I don't care if it was this shoe. I would have threw it. But anyway, but I celebrate because you never know when it's your last. I know people that have passed away on their own birthday, and but I take advantage of. Listen, please do, and I think yours is Miss Felicia. Yours is May 16th. I'm gonna remember. That's a sermon right there. What did you do with? Come on. What did you do with your dash? Because to me, you ain't got to worry about nobody getting up there at your services lying. Girl, let me tell you about Miss Tracy. Miss Tracy, and you already know that Miss Tracy was not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got people that did. I'm just using Miss Tracy as an example. But I already told y'all, Miss Tracy is like the sweetest person. Like, the Lord knew who to send. Listen, this time last year, that struggle was real, doing some stuff, a whole lot of stuff. I don't want to get too deep because folks start thinking it's about them. And because they don't get on here and watch your live while you live. They wait till you get off and discuss you find out what you talked about, and then run it back, and then they had a little crew that they talk about, and it's fine. I feel like I'm great, that I'm a motivation for somebody, whether it's on the inside or the outside. Come on, listen, May birthdays, Tauruses, because Miss Tracy's birthday was Friday, y'all. Tauruses this is our season, and when it comes down to it, I'm the last day of the Taurus season. And I am like, listen, so don't be surprised when you start seeing, you be like, it's something really wrong with this girl. And the great thing is, I have a great nephew, my sister's youngest grandson. His birthday, me and him share the same birthday. And I was like, and she has one of my nieces, her birthday and my sister share the same birthday. So we both had, I have a nephew born on my birthday. She had a niece born on her birthday. So we like to, that was something that was really, so good. So, come on, the whole month of May, we letting them have it. They're not going to be ready for us. Listen, it's going to be Tauruses. I already know, stubborn, bullheaded. I don't like to be told no. You could tell me, give me a minute, wait a little while, it's coming. I'm cool with that. But when you actually tell me no, like I can't have it, that's not good. It's not going to work for me. I'm patient. I'll be patient, but I'm not going to stop. Yeah, I'm not giving up. I don't give up. Give up on what? This Taurus season, though?
You spoiled.
I don't even know what she's talking about. You spoiled. Mind your business.
That's how that is.
Somebody that's mind your business. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Mind your business.
I seen it for myself.
Mind your business. She's in my business.
Wow, why is it making?
I don't know. I don't know why I feel like I'm stretched out. We look weird.
Long.
We look long, and I don't know if it's this thing. I don't know. They don't did some updates, and maybe it's the way this is done. But anyway, y'all, for real though, y'all know how we gonna do. It's gonna be grand. But I will say this though, I'm working on something. I'm gonna work on it. I don't want to talk about it too much. Hey, Lynn, how are you guys doing? Just see you a little while ago. Listen, I will say this. I know I said a lot on here. Come on, Miss Tracy. Know that. And my husband just be like, oh my gosh, you are so... Yes, I am. So what you want to do about it? Like, he already know. He know that I am. I don't know how to... I mean, hey, it is what it is. I am when it comes down to that bullheaded, that stubbornness or whatever. Yeah, that's me. But I do want to just hope y'all, I've said something to y'all that was very, that you could take with you. And even further, I try to keep that, because if it's something to carry on to you, just be like, you know what, I can go back and watch that. If it's ever a time where I'm not on here, or if it's something that needs to be said, or you need to remember something, go back. Y'all know I got a podcast. Go to the podcast. I try to keep the subject that we talk about, try to keep it in the title, so you can just go back and say, hey, oh, that's when she talked about the marriage and single people, or that's when she talked about whatever, and that's something that to help motivate you. That I told you, it's enough negative stuff all across social media. Let's keep this love and this greatness, this encouraging, this motivation, inspiring, whatever you want to call it. Let's keep this thing going on. It don't have to be just me. It can be you. You could share the videos. You could tell your family and friends what's going on. Y'all got some good information that's going on. Send it to me. Let me know and say, hey, you may want to listen to this. It could be something that could be encouraging to you, for you to go on. I was telling y'all about Miss Tracy a few minutes ago, when I met her, which was over maybe a little bit, maybe right at a year now, possibly. Day one. You know how some people don't like new people. Y'all ever ran into people that don't like new people? Like they can't stand new people? Oh, I don't like new people. No, I don't want them to be a part of this. And I'm like, why do people do that? I still don't understand. You do know you new to somebody else too. When you come into a situation, you can't always have like the same people. You're going to have new people come around. And most of the time, it's for the greater to have new people. Because the old folks, they get comfortable. And I'm not saying old folks as in age. I'm talking about old folks as they've been your friend or been around you long enough. That's the folks I'm talking about. So I don't like to call people old. I might say a little, they might say older people or whatever. I don't like to do that. But I'm saying old people as in people that you may come in contact with that has been around you for a long period of time. So they so comfortable. They so, as I think my sisters say, that complacent. They comfortable around you. They don't even care anymore what they say, how they handle things. And then you get some new people. You just be like, you was pushing them out of the way. It was time for something else new. It was time for somebody else. But that's what Miss Tracy was at that time when I met her. Some transition on some people going in and out. Was great. And I'm talking about for me, that I found like it should have been more encouraging for me or to me, especially with me going into this whole Guys Day situation and doing the lives and stuff. Come on, for the greater, come on, listen, for the greater, because you don't know how many relationships has been mutual relationships has formed because of our friendship. Now, Miss Tally is the one that introduced me to Miss Tracy about a year ago. And Miss Tracy done met Lynn. She done met Miss Felicia, if I'm not mistaken. And my cousin Shanita. Some other people. They were just, I think some people that jumped on Lawana Collins that jumps on there. I went to school with her. She buys stuff from Miss Tracy. It's some other people that they just like, this lady that you don't say, she is so nice and sweet. I'm like, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I I didn't know what God was doing. When he was pushing me away from certain things or certain people, I didn't know why at the time. And then when that God sent that on Miss Tally's heart to let that friendship build, and it has been nothing but amazing. Like nothing. I can't even find a part on there and say, you know what, Miss Tracy don't did that. She do too much. She don't did. I can't say that. Like, you know, people, you be like, oh, they just do too much. I can't today. I just can't with them. She is not that person, like, at all. Like, for real. Like, there's no lie there. You know, it's some people now that you just be like, what took me so long? Lord, I wish you had removed them from me a long time ago. But I'm grateful that God has set her as a part of my life, because that lets you know it's easier to switch off, and you don't have to let, because you're comfortable and been knowing folks for 85 years, let them continue to build that relationship that ain't going nowhere, or that wave that you was going, you thinking everything was all peaches and cream, and it wasn't. It was dyed ice cream. That's what it ended up being. And you just like, what? How long did it take me to realize that? And I could have been letting some new people in. It's okay to let new people into your relationship, into your life. Let them people come in. Most of the time, 98% of the time, it's for a good cause, for a good reason. Then you still watch yourself and watch your surroundings and stuff. But when God started replacing people with new people, let that happen. Stop having your guard up. Well, I don't like new people. Stop that. You new to somebody. You new to a job. You new to a car. That car probably don't even like you. I'm just saying. You know, some people cars don't like them. I'm just saying. I love you too, Miss Tracy. You know, you my girl. You my girl. Listen, I know Lynn probably just be doing something, but hey, it is what it is. But I was always taught, give people their flowers while they can smell them. Okay? Because when they dead and gone, they can't smell them flowers. Them flowers they had for my sister, they were strong. Listen, I love them. I appreciate everybody that sent flowers. But she couldn't smell not one. We could. And they was very strong. By the time that mixture came into the room, into the atmosphere, listen, by the time they came into the atmosphere, it was strong. But she couldn't smell them. You see what I'm saying? So give people their flowers while they can hear what you're saying, while they can smell them, while they can get that, you know, that love that you say you love them. You can give it to them, and they know that you gave it to them. They can hear it. They can see it. But the other part of that, y'all, I was telling y'all about getting that bend out your bowl. This is your bowl. Don't look at mine. It's probably done because I've been sitting. Listen. You got that bend. You got your bowl right here. Get that bend out your bowl. Raise your hand up and give God praise. Don't be having you clapping your hand. You can't hear no clap with it in your lap. Pick your arms up and clap your hands. Raise your hand up. Give God. My little granddaughter, the grand girl. She in church, she gets so excited. She's 7 months. Is she 7 or 8? What's today? In a couple of days she'll be 8 months. She sit up there with Lynn. Lynn be holding her on Sunday. She be up there doing her hand like this. I'm teaching you while you a baby. Hey, how are you guys say? I'm teaching you while you a baby that it's okay for you to wave your hand. She look and she be like, she gets so excited. She might not understand, but she gonna know. By the time she get 1-2 years old, she gonna know. I got my arms up. I'm giving God the praise while I'm a year old, while I'm 2 years old. Excuse me, I got my hands up. I'm learning this while I'm a baby, while I'm yet still a child. I'm learning these things. Get that bend out your bow. Don't let these other people out praise you and they don't even know why they praising God. You got a reason to be praising God. You shouldn't have to go through nothing to praise Him. Praise Him when everything is going. Lord, I'm praising you because everything is going right. All my bills is paid. My car running good. My husband or my wife is acting right. My hair comb right and laid down. Mine sitting because this was a quick flat iron this morning. Pray for it. And you tried to perm it. I ain't had no perm in 5 months. So I permed it last night. And this was a quick flat iron situation. I will re-flat iron it again. But for now, your hair laying down a little bit. It's doing something. It's about, we don't know what color she is either. So pray for her. But anyway, your hair laying down right. It's some things that are, come on, praise is necessary. Listen, I was trying to get out of here so I can move on. Listen. I'm just saying, praise is necessary. It gotta be. Like, what am I not giving God praise for? I could be somebody that don't have nowhere to stay. Some people are homeless in this pandemic, and they can't be together or with somebody else because they are they can't do the things that everybody else can do. Hey, lady, how are you? Guys say, I'm sorry, I'm getting louder. I told you I get loud and rowdy. When you talk about God and stuff, I get all loud and rowdy. So let me bring it back down to like a 4, maybe a 6. But I'm just saying, when you think about the goodness of God, why am I upset? Why do I have so much bitterness and hatred? And I don't like nobody, and I don't care about what nobody. It's just so much other stuff that I'm upset about. For what? What am I upset for? And I got people out here that are sleeping on the street. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. They don't know where their next income is coming from. They don't know if they're gonna be there by the end of this pandemic. They don't know what's gonna happen. But you got folks out here that's thinking they got time. Oh, well, this is just a long summer for us. This is just us getting out and just having a good time. This is just us just doing this or doing that. We're not taking this serious enough to say, you know what, maybe I done enough. The Lord already don't put me on punishment for 2 months. Now we going into another month, and I still got to stay in the house. We ain't paid attention to this yet. But while I'm in this situation, I'm going to praise God because I got food. My refrigerator's full. My pantry is full. I got freezers that's full of food. I still got a car. Even though I ain't going nowhere, I'm still paying the car. I still got money to pay the car note so I can sit. I got money to put gas in here. It's taking me like $10 to fill up my tank now. Look at God. He's doing these wonderful things for us. And we complaining. We mad. We upset. We arguing with people. We meeting up to fight. What are we fighting for? We fighting the wrong battles. That's why I said, what are you doing with your dash? What are you doing with your dash? Your birthday is whatever day it is. Then you have a dash in the middle. That means you're doing something right here. In this minute, I'm over here and like y'all can see me. That means you're doing something right here in this dash. You got your birthday. Mine's May 20th, 1981. But you got this little situation right here. Your heart is pumping. You got blood running, as the old folks used to say, the older crowd. They used to say your blood is warming in your veins. Why it's running warm in your veins? Your blood is pumping. While your blood is pumping, your heart is beating. Your body is moving. You got all the activities of your limbs. What you doing with that? Or is it worth it? Is everything you doing worth what you doing? Is it worth when you get that end date, your death date? Is it worth what you did? Was your body? Because I told y'all some people not comforting their own skin. Or that skin that you have, are you using it wisely? That heart that somebody else can be using to pump in their bodies, are you using your heart right? Or I'm just saying, the eyes that you see lusting or such, are you using it right? Those ears that you hearing, are you listening to the gossip? Are you listening to the mess? Are you being involved in the mess? Are you using your ears right? That mouth that you talking about somebody, putting somebody down, not encouraging nobody. You talking bad like dogging them out. Bad. Cussing and fussing, angry, got so much hatred in you that you're using to come out. Are you using your mouth right? I'm just asking. I'm just saying, the hands that you have, is it for the real touching? Hey, Lady Johnson, how are you guys today? That hand that you have, is it for the real touching? Are you touching the right? I think that was Reverend Brown said this morning. We talk about the woman with the issue of blood, and she touched the hem of his garment so she could be made whole. Are you using your hands for the right touch? I just want y'all to think about this stuff. Are you using your hands for the right touch? What does your dash say about you when you gone? Because you can't talk about, you can't defend yourself when you dead. And when you get that death date, that dash that you have, you can't go back and defend your wrong. That's their side of the story, and that's how everybody know, because they wasn't there, and it was you and them. It was you and them. Oh, that was the second sermon. Come on, Miss Tracy, look at you. Come on. What you doing? I'm serious. What are we doing with our dash? I say that because, of course, like I said, my mom and dad is gone. My younger brother, he passed away. And then my sister now. And with her dash that she used, not saying the others didn't, because they did a marvelous job. Like with their dash, they did a marvelous. I'm just talking about because this was more recent. With my sister's passing, her dash, it spoke for itself by the time her death date came. And I'm happy about it. That's why I can't be sitting crying and everybody's like, oh, y'all look so strong. My sister-in-law, she said, oh my gosh, y'all look so strong. I can't believe y'all do it. And I was like, because she lived how we all should have been trying to live, like this wonderful life of encouraging and helping other people. Being there, even if she didn't think for herself to say, hey, let me take some time out for me. Let me get away. Don't let me answer no phone. Don't let me encourage nobody. Let me do this for me. And in the midst of her, whatever she may have been going through, in the midst of all of that, she still is encouraging, still was helping somebody. And we don't get it. People think they got time. You don't have time. Your dash in between, whether you was born and you live for a day, that day means a lot. It means a lot. That year, that 2 years, it means a lot. What did you do with your dash? Does your dash, even though it's just a little smidget of just a line, how much did it mean to you? How much did it mean to the people that you left behind? Did it mean a lot to where you're angry at that person, or that person is angry at you, how you live? I wish they had done it. I wish they had. Do you have some regrets about how somebody left you? What did you do with your dash? Can your dash speak your eulogy? I'm finna get out this car. Will you allow your dash to speak your eulogy? I'm just asking. I don't know. Maybe I need to go take a nap. I'm tired. I cleaned my closet for 9.5 hours yesterday. I'm tired. That's why I didn't really get a chance to comb this hair yesterday. Oh, thank you. Listen, I'm just saying. How do you? I ask questions. Maybe people are they get a chance to ask, but maybe I don't know. It's just laid on my heart. I just think about how it is, but whatever the Lord lay on me, I just try to say it because it may be. I don't know when my time is, but I hope my dash speaks its own eulogy. I don't like to talk about like death and all that kind of stuff, but I want to see where we are now with hearing so many death tolls counts around us. With us listening to, I was just telling y'all about New York being like the highest place where so much death is happening and going on. So much is going, with all of this around us in our neighborhoods, at the grocery stores, whatever. We still believe that it's just a wind or a storm that's just, Bishop Reverend Brown talked about storms this morning, but do we think that these situations that we're going through, what's happening right now, we think it's just going to blow over and we're going to go back to regular life? People are not going to get a chance to go back to regular life. Their dash is almost about to have a date on the end. You still have time. Right now. I'm not talking to those that already got their life in order and already saved. You got Jesus is pleased with you. Like Miss Tracy say, my daddy is pleased with you. Listen, our dad is pleased with us. I'm talking about people that are still struggling with, do I know, do I want to believe? Do I care about Jesus? Do I want to be, a part of that world or whatever? Or do I want to just go on here, just live this life I've been living and just let it be whatever it is? God is just going to do whatever. It is what it is. Or are you going to really, really make your dash mean something? When your dash means a lot, you don't have to get up there. You don't need nobody to really get up there and say a whole lot on your behalf. Because your legacy that you left has spoke for itself. You don't need nobody else. You don't need nobody to speak on your behalf. You did it. You won. That's what I be saying. You won. Like what you going? That's like you going to the gym and you already strong and got your health on point, but you still going to the gym. You won. Why you still going? You got all the muscles. Like there's no more to get. Like where it's gonna go? Like what you doing? But people still go to the gym and they already fit. And you just like, what you still going for? Like you can, if you don't go for a month, like you good. That's the way I feel. Don't judge me because I'm not that person. I'm not a gym head, so I don't know. I don't know what that means. So, but for real, y'all, that's just the way I see things or how things is for me. I'm not gonna be on here, going on and on and on. I'll leave it at that because y'all know I'm gonna come back tomorrow. And when I come back tomorrow, you gonna start that again. When I come back tomorrow, it'll be something else. We can talk about something else. Of course, y'all know if y'all want to be a guest on the God's Day platform or podcast, you're more than welcome to. We can do it virtually. We don't have to meet up or sit down or anything like that. We can do it virtually, and we can have ourselves a great time and talk about whatever you want to discuss. You can email me, guysday81@gmail.com, GODSDAY81@gmail.com. And we can discuss whatever you want to. I do not do like the alcohol and twerking and drugs and all that. I don't do all that. So everything else, I don't mind encouraging and showing and helping or doing whatever. If you have a platform, you have like domestic violence, you want to talk about cancer, you want to talk about mental illness, you want to talk about any type of abuse, you are more than welcome to do so. I think my glasses is changed because I don't open up the door and let the sun come in. You are more than welcome to do so on God's Day. Talk about whatever, however long you want to talk about it. Get the word out. Even talking about this situation that we're in now and how things have been going and flowing or whatever, you still have the opportunity. We can still discuss that and have those things put out there. You have a business you're trying to get out there. I know a lot of people are selling paparazzi. A lot of people have their own business doing stuff. And it's done. We can still work. We can still bring income in. You are more than welcome to discuss your business on God's Day. I don't mind sharing. I don't mind putting it out there. And we could just discuss and have a great time. I do have something that I'm doing Thursday, but I got to get all the information, y'all. And I will let y'all know so y'all can listen in or do whatever it is that they doing. I can't remember right now. So don't judge me because I don't remember. I cleaned my closet for 9.5 hours yesterday, okay? That's my excuse, all right? That's all I got. That's my excuse. But I just wanted to let you all know that this is what I have going on, and that I want to make sure that we stay encouraged and hold our heads up high in the midst of all of this. I don't. No, I'm sorry. He was looking for some Powerade. Yeah, I just got Powerade sitting right here. But I just wanted to make sure that we stay encouraged and hold our heads up through all of this. Don't let this stuff scare you and make you forget who God is. Hold on to God. You know who He is. You know how He's helping you through your life. You know how He's encouraging you in your life. Okay, so keep that going on and pass that love and around. Share this information. Y'all can share all the lives and all that. I got some stuff that I'm gonna do to celebrate the 1 year of God's Day being in existence, and for my birthday month, which is next month. Yay! So just to let y'all know all of that kind of stuff. So I just want y'all to hold your head up, stay encouraged, be blessed, have a great rest of y'all evening. Don't forget, if you're a part of Miss Tracy's she will be going live this evening. Also, don't forget that John P. Key and Pastor Hezekiah Walker are supposed to be doing their gospel battle this evening. I don't know if it's 6 o'clock our time or 7 o'clock our time. I just know it says 7 o'clock on the flyer. I'm sure. Y'all listen. I think it's going to be on Instagram, though. So if you don't have Instagram, somebody probably is going to share it or go live or whatever from it. So just stay tuned for it and listen and watch. Also, don't forget, for those churches that have already went live today, go back and watch those lives and encourage those other churches on doing, if you can't you can't sow a seed into their ministry, you can at least share their service, or you can either watch it, or whatever. Get encouraged yourself. But let's make sure that we're doing it. Even though we're in this world, we could still share. We could still support. We could still be there for each other. It's nothing wrong with that. We can definitely do that. Hey, Pastor Rogers, how are you? God's Day. You can still do that. You can still support other people. If they have went live, any of their lives, not just today, not just yesterday, or anytime they have went live or they've done something good, they got a poster that's out there. Don't let our personal feelings get so involved in how we feel about people that we can't share the good news. And that is Jesus, okay? Praising Him, worshiping Him. Let's not get so caught up in our personal feelings for a whole lot of stuff. I don't like them. I don't like what she got on. I don't like her hair. I don't like her eyelashes. I don't think they should have that on. Let's not get so caught up in this personal stuff that we miss the message. We don't want to miss the message in the midst of all of this. It's enough going on. I told y'all, I think it was Friday. What's today, Sunday? I think it was Friday when I went live. I was telling us, as a church, mega churches, I believe, I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I believe mega churches. How's your wife? Tell her I said hello. I was telling y'all, remember I told y'all about a lady that I hugged, and she hugged like my mama? Pastor Rogers' wife hugged like that. That's the only lady that I know. Besides my sister. My sister's gone now. But besides, that's the only lady that I know that hugged just like my mama. And when she hugged me that Sunday, she came over to the church. I said, come here, I need another. She said, what's wrong? I said, I needed another hug. I missed it because my mama is no longer here. And you hug just like my mama. So that's who I was talking about. Pastor Rogers' wife is the one I was saying that hugs me like my mama. And I told her right then, I said, oh my gosh, you hug like my mama. Can I have another? She was like, oh yeah. We hugged again. She hugged like my mama. So it brought back memories, y'all. So anyway, but I think I was telling y'all on Friday about I feel like the churches could have stood up as a whole together when it's talking about closing down the churches or allowing just 10 in, and we didn't limit none of these stores. Walmart, everybody in there. Same gloves, I'm not going to go down that whole thing. I'm not going to do that. Y'all go back and listen to the live from Friday. It's going to be, I'll share it on my Guys Day page because I don't think I shared a lot of my videos on my Guys Day page. I'll go back and share some videos on there. But I've got a podcast. Go back and listen to the podcast, Guys Day podcast. You can listen to it on there. But what I was saying about that was, if the mega churches had stood up, or bigger churches had stood up, and as a whole, we could have, the smaller churches could have came right along with them and been right there by their side and stood our ground and said, now wait a minute, you can let 50 to 200 people walk inside of Walmart and nobody's saying, all y'all had to say was stay 6 feet apart because it's helping the economy. How about the people when they die, we helping their lives? We know what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? God is watching over them. But we only gonna limit them to 10. You know what we did? We folded. The church folded. We failed. I feel like. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like we failed as a whole because we didn't stand up together and say, hey, you know what? We're not taking this. You shutting down the churches, but we can keep the grocery store open. Like, not just keep it open. You can still go to church, but you can only bring 10 in. You can still go to the grocery store, but it don't care how many come in there. And it's so many people walk in and out these stores. But that's what we did. And nobody said the church did not stand up. We failed. That test, we failed. That's just my personal opinion. People could think what they want to think. They could take it however they want to, but that's just my personal opinion, how I feel about that. Oh, hey, how are you? Love you too. Love y'all too. Listen, you hug like my mom, and I missed it. When you hugged me that Sunday, I was like, she got to come back and give me another one. She's so bad. Baby, you got to come back and give me another one of them hugs. Listen, you hug like my mama. I sure appreciate it. You hug like my mama, and that reminded me. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't find nobody. I thought I would never find anybody else that would hug like her. But you did, honey. You definitely did. But yeah, I hope I encourage y'all today. I was talking about taking that bend out your bow. This is our bow. And when we giving God praise, we got our hand right here. Take that bend out your bow. You see that? Take that bend out your bow. Get that bend out of there. Get your bend out your bow. So I think that was Miss Tracy say sermon 1. Something else she said. I forgot the other one. Cause she said sermon 1, sermon 2. I know we talked about May birthdays. Oh, I talked about what did you do with your dash? You know, people talk about the beginning of their birthday. That's your birthday, and then you got your dash. But we do so much foolishness and so much going on, and then people got to get up there at your services and lie on your behalf. They got to lie on you. Baby, I ain't used to sitting outside like this. I don't do that. We gonna have to turn some air on. I ain't used to that. I felt a little. I got to go in the house. But you taking that? What did you do with your dash? You got your birthday. You don't got older. You don't learn some stuff, experiments and stuff. And then what you do with that dash? What your dash mean? Can your dash preach its own eulogy? When the time has come, you ain't got nobody get up there and lie on you. Girl, let me tell you, and you can't even defend that lie they don't say it on you about you, cause you gone. Do your dash. Can your dash preach your eulogy? That was the other. And then I think I can't remember what the other one is. Get that bend out your bow. I'm retarded. I'm sorry, y'all. I am retarded. I am definitely retarded. I am definitely retarded. And I know that I am, but I accept it. I definitely accept the craziness that I do. That's what I said. That's what I said. Are you using your mouth right? I know people might take that and be like, what is she saying? Are you using your mouth for filth, or are you using it to help encourage, inspire, preach, whatever? Do some good deeds with your mouth. Are you using your ears right? Are you listening to the gossip? You absorbing all the wrongdoing? and you just letting it come out your mouth, or you using your ears right, or using your eyes right, lusting, looking at the wrong stuff, watching all this crazy stuff, and then you're not doing the great things with your eyes, reading the word of God, all those good things. What was the other one? Using your hands right, or you touching, they talked about, I was talking about Reverend Brown's preach this morning, the lady with the issue of blood, touching the hem of your garments, touching the hem of his garments, trying to be made whole. She was bleeding for 12 long years. That's a long time. I ain't gonna go into that because I got a situation behind it. I ain't gonna go into that. Touching the hem of his garments. Are you using your hand for the right touch? Is your touch right? I'm just saying. That's I guess I did talk about 3 sermons today, Miss Tracy, if you still on here. But I'm about to go in the house, y'all. And have a little dinner or lunch. I don't know what you want to call this time of day. I know my husband probably everything ate by now. And I want y'all to have a great rest of y'all day. Don't forget what I said today about people that are going live. Y'all know if you're already following the Guys Day page, Guys Day Whispers in the Pews, if you're already following that page, then you're good. When I post, you will see it. It'll pop up on there. Network with some people on there. There's some people on there doing some good stuff. Network, you go through there and you're going to see a lot of different business. I need to start back sharing their information. And once you share you see that information, if it's something you can use, go ahead and get in contact with those people. They're doing some good stuff. I told you, if I'm sharing their information and putting them out there, that means I recommend them. So let's make sure we continue to do that. Don't forget about the podcast. Like, share, and follow the podcast. Download the episodes. Listen to the episodes at your own free will. We're all quarantined. We in the house. And for those that are essential workers, I appreciate you. Thank you for being on the front line, handling business, taking care of business, doing some great things with making sure that everybody is good, because you're risking your lives and taking it back to your house. They could be risking your own family's life. So thank you for being a great essential worker. I appreciate you. Nobody else told you that. I'm telling you that you're a great essential worker. Hey, how are you guys today? I appreciate you. But while we're in quarantine, you can go back and listen to those podcast episodes. Also, there's some Facebook Lives that's on the Guys Day YouTube page. If you go to the Guys Day page, the link is on there. Like, share, and follow that link. That link is going to take you to Instagram and to all of my podcast platforms. And please do like, share, and follow all of those. I will want y'all to have a great rest of y'all day. Y'all know if y'all have any questions or have something you need to discuss and talk about, please email me, guysday, godsday81@gmail.com, godsday81@gmail.com. Have a great rest of y'all day. Remember, God loves you. Oh, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Talk to y'all later. Bye.